Okay, so I'm sitting here with Todd Meehan of Liquidrum. Todd, a lot of people in this world would say, you know, what were you thinking making a career off of the Tambourine and the Triangle and writing a book? In fact, some in the percussive world, I think, would probably say, who is this, you know, maverick, kind of John Wayne guy?
Right.
What inspired you to do what you're doing?
First, I want to say, look at my forearm.
It's... Well, that's what happens when you play the triangle and the tambourine.
Well, I think that's part of it. I mean,
right.
That's like Wolverine or something.
I'm impressed.
I think a lot of that does come from my tambourine and triangle playing. There's a big like rotational aspect to it, and I think that's the genesis. So forearm development.
That's where it started. So the desire to get into tambourine, triangle, djembe, timpani.
Yep.
Was sort of a desire to develop the forearm
That's
area.
Right. Well, I wear a lot of t-shirts.
That's true, you do.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen you in anything but a t-shirt.
Right. So I'm not so much worried about what's happening up there. It's mainly about what's going on there.
People talk about that, like your forearms.
They do. You see some guys at the gym, and they're doing, you know, this stuff.
And you don't even have a gym membership.
I don't, and I've never needed it.
What led you to write a book on the very specific techniques of tambourine playing and triangle playing?
First of all, you seem to know a lot about the book. So have you read it? Is it?
I have. And the thing is that
let me ask you this: what's your favorite part of the book?
Well, my favorite part is the chapter on triangles.
So chapter 2 is your favorite part?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Yes.
Well, chapter 2 does bring it home. It's a 2-chapter book. So chapter 1 is the tambourine, and chapter 2. So there's.
Todd, have you gotten a lot of kickback, if you will? And by the way, that's my best attempt at a pun in the drumming world.
Kickback.
From the kick drum. Have you gotten a lot of kickback?
The best thing about like doing a pun is then explaining it. Right?
Okay. So have you gotten a lot of kickback or whiplash from the percussive world for saying, you know, to heck with it all, I'm finally laying down the definitive book on triangles and tambourines, and you know, you can't stop me.
There's been a lot of positive whiplash.
That's good.
So,
which is rare. You never think of whiplash in a positive.
This one's coming back at you in a really, and it's really positive, and it's really encouraging. You know, I've sold a number of books now, and what I haven't received yet is actually any feedback whatsoever on people who have actually used the book. So I can't answer that. I think a good number of people are buying it, but nobody has said a single thing about actually reading it and using it.
Right. Am I correct that Carter Buford was going to do a review on the book?
He was. Yeah, we had that lined up.
And it just hasn't come through yet?
No, it's just...
And Max Weinberg was going to do the foreword.
To the book, and then that
it
too. But it was mainly calendar.
It's amazing. Well, you can, you know, these drummers, they all, of course, march to their own beat, so it's hard to get them to really fall in line.
Yeah.
Bernard Purdy, he left you hanging.
Well, and you know, I mean, you know almost more of the backstory than I do about the book and the genesis of it.
Right. Before I get into that, though, I want to know this. I feel like a lot of people, all right, let's just call it, you know, the drum set players, they're like the cardiologist in the medical field. All the ladies are hanging off of them.
Hot shots.
They get all the love.
Right.
They play the big drum set. And then you have the guy in the back in the corner, maybe surrounded by the timpanis and, of course, some wind chimes. I know those are very important to you as well. Wind chimes have played a big part in your career.
It's kind of a...
What has that been like as you've tried to like navigate this world? Have they bullied you? Do you feel like a kind of an outcast now?
Yeah, I mean, I may be back in the corner. I mean, you know, just maybe me and a triangle, a tambourine, wind chimes, or even timpanis. But I think it speaks for itself. I mean, look at the book. You've read the book. I mean, you've at least chapter 2.
Yes. Sometimes it feels like when I see you in concert, and I've been to a few of yours, you know, when you're back there in the corner with the timpani and you sort of have like a look on your eye like, if people don't start respecting me, I might murder all of them.
That's right. That's right.
It's kind of creepy, but like I get it. I'm sort of like, you know what? Go ahead.
It's just it's an artistic edge.
Yeah,
I'm back in the corner, but I'm playing like I'm right here.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
So I'm back here, but like artistically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, that speaks volumes. Can we talk about the next book?
We can.
We can?
Yeah.
The next book you're gonna dabble into.
I'm more than dabbling in it.
You're jumping right into the world of
cymbals and bass drums.
Cymbals and bass drums. So, to all of you high school teachers, musicians, whatnot, no joke. You need to follow Todd Meehan at liquidrum.com. He is on Instagram at liquidrum. Twitter as well, or do you just do this? I just don't.
Twitter,
what is it?
It's LIQI _D.
Oh, so
underscore
somebody
RUM. So that just, then that one rolls up.
Okay.
So you'll remember that.
So, all right, Twitter, you want to go to liquid _d_rum.
Right.
And you'll find him there doing his thing. Todd, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I hope that the world of percussion is rocked by your book. In all seriousness, folks, this is my good friend Todd Meehan. Go follow him at Liquidrum and check him out. He's also got a blog on his website with some thoughtful writings, which I will enjoy once I finally read them.
When you read them, you're going to really like them.
This is my guy, Todd Meehan. You need to follow him, so go right now to @Liquidrum and make it happen. You're the man.
Nice.
Seriously. Later.